If you're in a public space and you hear Hotel California on the radio, that is called getting California rolled.
Like a sushi roll?
Yeah, well, more like
where were you
like that
when,
joke, rest
when
of the
you
world?
heard
So also, if people don't realize this is another
Everywhere.
terminology that we've come up with, it's called going full Reuben. And that's when Joel Rubin tweets something, and then you reply to that tweet, and then your reply gets more likes than his initial tweet.
That's a legit chat. Like,
Actually,
the guys
I
do that
don't
all
have to
the
worry
time. That's because Joel will post something not funny. Okay, so Bruce wasn't here this time.
Bruce,
But Adam's here.
Geek's not here.
All right, but Bruce can't be here for a very specific reason.
He's sick.
He can't bear to watch you go, Sean.
Yeah.
This is a very special, dedicated to Spool, memory of Spool episode of Open House. This is going to be the last episode of Open House that Sean Pool's in.
Today's episode is titled Good Morning.
So,
Good morning.
so we're not going to make any jokes in this one.
No jokes. All right. Your first question this week comes from OJ Willie. If everyone bought Spool a new hat, what would everyone's hat have on them or be like?
If I bought Spool a new hat, it would probably have antlers attached to them.
Oh,
Because he's going back to the wilderness where he's from.
it's true.
And I think it would be funny if he wanted to shoot a deer, that he could lure it in by wearing his hat and hiding behind a bush, and then the deer comes up, and then he marries the deer, and then they have a family together, and then when they grow old together, the deer has cancer, and he has to put the deer down by putting a bullet in its head.
Like, like Old Yeller? But
No.
with rabbies?
More like up.
I'd like a hat that had a little child harness attached to it, so he would never leave us.
On the...
But is the harness attached to the head?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm okay with that.
If I bought Spool a hat, it would have a picture of Ray on it and then in beautiful calligraphy text say "Don't settle."
Nice.
It's never settled.
Never. Oh, mine would say "Don't settle."
I would get Sean a hat. It would be like one of those old-timey scuba suits that are giant metal and they have like glass and rivets and stuff, because he's going to be in a maritime area of the country, and he's going to probably need he's going to need it.
And all the rain.
Good joke.
I'd have a beer helmet, except it would only fit apple juice boxes.
Oh, that's nice
Lawrence,
too.
you win so far, Lawrence.
Spool, what new hat do you want most out of all the ones you've been?
The one Lawrence just listed. I love me some
Okay.
juice boxes.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Good
Give you
riddance.
hats from
Thank
the goodness
you.
of our hearts.
I get a Spool point.
Next question from Elroy Shackelford. What are some things you guys regret doing or not doing in high school? Lawrence and I were talking about it this weekend. If we had the knowledge and like self-confidence that we have now, how much we could ruin all the people. Like if you could transport our brain
Right?
back into our young teenage selves in high school.
That's not this question.
We could just ruin the lives of
You
those
read
around
the
It's
us.
not the question.
But
So it's getting to my answer, which
Yeah.
is that I wish that I could manipulate more people. I wish that I could have gone, like in my time there, been more manipulative and cruel.
You wish you were more confident or whatever in high school, basically.
Yeah, to be evil.
Yeah, I feel the
To
I feel the
be-
same way. I feel like even who I was when I was 16, I could have run that town, which is why I left. I mean, it wasn't a challenge. So yeah, I feel like exactly like James was saying, I could have had everyone doing what I wanted them to. I could have been king, a chubby little teenage puffy boy king,
Child mayor.
boy mayor.
I regret having a confluence of terrible events happen to me all during the same 4-week period. I broke my arm, and I was in a cast from here to here, and it was winter, so I had to wear long sleeve shirts. So but they wouldn't fit over my cast. So my mom had to buy shitty sweatshirts.
cut one of the sleeves off?
And she had to cut a sleeve off, but it would like fray, and it started to smell bad because also like you couldn't wash it because it would fray more. At the same time, I had just gotten contact lenses, but I couldn't put them in because of my cast. So I had to wear my old big 1989 glasses that I had never updated. And at the same time, I had discovered from my orthodontist that I had a congenital receding jawline, so I had to wear a mouthpiece called a herps. So I was walking around with my big glasses and my smelly cut-off T-shirt and my cast, and I really regret that time in my life.
You said no one beat you up?
I was gonna say I would have.
I said the opposite of that, actually.
That's how he broke his arm, though.
I'm gonna say I don't regret anything because I'm at this point right now crying over the corpse of Sean Poole.
Wait, so
I'm
this is
not
where
dead.
you want to
Why's
be?
it gotta be about
He's
Spool?
trying to earn spool points.
I think everything. Spool, can I be on the board now?
Hold on, we have
Hold
to
on.
hear all the answers.
Oh. Okay.
I have to answer, and Elise has to answer, I guess, too.
Yeah. There was this one time so our cafeteria had a lot of hash browns, and one time I ate probably like 3 persons worth of hash browns, and then I drank a liter of chocolate milk, and I got so sick, and the school day hadn't even started, and I was sick in the bathroom.
Spool, what do you regret?
Or what do I regret doing or not doing? I kind of had like a situation with Joel where I was on top. I was wrestling superstar.
I never said I was on top.
And I got mono in the middle of wrestling season. I got knocked out. Could have gone state. Could have gone all pro. Could have been on WWE.
That's nothing like my answer.
Did you get mono from wrestling? Like you
Maybe.
swallowed enough sweat that you just...
It could have totally
That was
been.
the kissing
move.
You end up in a
kiss
very
hold.
sweaty room.
That was.
I got you.
That was his victory hold. Yeah, he'd be like, and you're
scrape my
down.
open mouth. Sweaty back.
Everyone else is getting ringworm. I'm like, I'm gonna get mono.
Mono
So I'll
always
take
sounded
that
like
one.
a cool disease because you just get to stay home and watch TV.
I threw up for like a week straight.
Oh,
That sounds real cool.
Mono sounds terrible.
I'm just there to say stuff, says Spool. We've seen a bunch of people do impressions of you, but what I want to know is, what are your imitations of everyone
Start with
else?
Bruce.
Everyone else.
Tread carefully, Spool.
Right.
This is your legacy.
Your ass.
Spool.
That's Bruce.
That's
Okay,
good.
got it.
Pretty
That's
good.
Bruce.
What's your impression of
This
me,
is
Sean?
Joel. Playing Hots.
Nice, good one.
All day.
Not Elise is A.
Good, because of the Canadian.
Yep.
Yep, she does that.
This is James. I make joke.
Okay, I say that. I often say that. That's kind of my thing.
Do Adam.
I'm sad.
That's good. I like that one.
Hold on,
finish it.
I want to hear Lawrence.
And then Lawrence is, I have hernia.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Do Matt Peak.
That's really good. That's good.
Now do Spool. Now do Omar. Looks a lot like mine.
Omar's just working.
I think Spool
All right,
gets a
good
point
one.
for that.
Yeah,
Spool
we'll
gets
give you a point for that one.
all right.
That was a
Point
good
for
one. You're on
Spool?
the board.
All right, good job.
God.
Slagathor 44. Which Muppets character do each of you relate to the most? I relate to both Waldorf and Statler because that's who I want to be my entire life. I want to have permanent box seats and laugh at the world.
Gonzo, probably. But I can tell you, when I watched the new Muppet movie and I saw Walter at the beginning watching the Muppets and feeling like he belonged, I got super teary. But probably Gonzo.
She does have a lot of sex with chickens.
Yeah.
You know the Muppets movie, it's technically Sesame Street, but Follow That Bird?
Do I?
You know the really sketchy Big Bird that's trying to track down, she's like a woman detective and she's trying to track down Big Bird and she's always looks really mean and angry?
She works for like Health and Human Services or something.
Yeah, that's who I relate to the most.
Good for you. I relate to, I think, Pepe the Prawn the most because of my spicy Latin character.
And you have big old bug eyes. Big, gross, buggy eyes. Look ridiculous.
Jason Segel or Tina Fey?
Oh, the humans.
Did you just Google
I did.
to see the name of the guy who was in the Muppets
Well, my
movie?
problem is I almost called him Jason Schwartzman, and that would have been embarrassing.
That would have been funny.
Oh.
I think Adam.
Jason
should be the chef.
Schwartzman is my answer.
I want to be Rizzo the Rat.
It wasn't. It didn't ask who you want to be.
Fun fact, Rizzo the Rat is not actually a Muppet. He's
You're
an
a Muppet.
actual rat trained to do all those things.
Oh, what about Salacious Crumb?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Minji Spaff wants to know, each of you have $1,000 to spend on a going-away gift for Spool. What do each of you give him?
I have an idea for a hat that has like a little umbilical cord on it, and it keeps you attached.
I would get him an Android phone. A really nice Android phone.
That'd be nice.
So that way he can join us all in the 21st century.
That would be nice.
That's good.
Thank you, James.
I'd get him a very high-scale, expensive set of golf clubs.
He can use those.
Yeah. He's always talking about golf, that Spool.
I would get him a premium pre-release subscrition lifetime for No Man's Sky.
Is there a subscription for No Man's Sky?
Oh,
Yep.
we'll make one. Just for you.
Just for you.
Right.
We'll get your name in the game and on a
you.
plaque on the front of every copy of No Man's Sky.
I love this game. Sean Poole.
I would put it in a savings account, so it collected interest every year, and then when Sean Poole retired from streaming, he would only just need to stream for fun, he wouldn't have to stream as a career anymore. He could just, retire and stream for fun.
I stream for fun now, though. Casa Ham? Spool, what is the most valuable thing that you've learned while working at Funhaus? Joel?
I was waiting to hear from you.
Be careful, Spool.
You said I could pass it on in like 2 seconds.
No, but
Go on, Joel.
addressed to you.
Joel, what does he learn?
Spool in this time at Funhaus has learned.
Thanks, Joel, but I'll take it from here. So you want to know what I've learned? I've learned how to play games and edit and make Photoshops as well. I've made a lot of friends. I've learned how to make friends and play video games and Photoshop. Joel's moving around back there, though. My favorite memory is when we went to RTX, and it was crazy meeting all those fans that are there for me.
What about when you slept through that signing?
I like sleep apparently more than signings, but I made it. I missed the signing. Damn. Thanks, everybody. That's it for the Spool Show. I'll see you guys next week.
Well, I guess that's the end of Open House. We're glad to have you with us, Sean, and we wish you all the best in the future.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And he's going to Seattle now.
But wait, I've decided to stay. Oh, that's
Wow.
such good news. Oh, that's awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Spool.
Sean, thank you for sticking
We need you
around.
to come to your senses.
Yeah, streaming is stupid, and so is Seattle.
Of course, but I just have one thing left to do before I come back to work at Funhaus full time.
What's that?
I have to go up to the Pacific Northwest, and then I'll be right back. See you guys in a little bit.
Godspeed.
Thank you, Spool.
Thank you, Sean. We'll see you soon once you get back.
He recognized the power of friendship after all.
I'm choking on metal.
Hey everyone, I just want to say thanks for coming, seeing my stillborn baby.
Choking on metal. It's got gold in it.
Bruce, I would be tequila because I love Mexican food and Mexican people, and Mexican drinking,
And worms.
and Mexican the country.
Mexican the country.
What are you compensating for?
I'm not compensating for anything. I
Did
love
you
Mexico.
like he said something
Yeah.
about Mexico?
Yeah.
I love Mexico. What?